March on March statement says today, come fetch your people. We are heartful. Meaning that we are heartful of illegal, undocumented foreign nationals.
I don't want you to make VIPs walk longer. So now you keep the VIP with you, Minister, and then you defend yourself from there. I'm not an investigator.
We work with anyone who's a South African we work with. I mean, every forum is South African. We're not against anyone because of their race.
So I want to ask you, school, are you paying school fees?
Yes!
Yes! How much are you paying?
This is a country that is 100% black. The parliament is black. And for 34 years, you know it, that your economic standard has never changed. You know.
So Africa, will Africa ever work? Like, will Africa ever work? There is some serious corruption that is going on in Uganda and it is trending. Bro, when you watch the videos, you'll be sad for Africa. You'll be very, very sad. I have those videos for you. And also, JACINTA and her people, the Southern African countries came together. I had a meeting in South Africa and they decided to go there and demonstrate. And bro, like, you don't really know what JACINTA wants, but I have all these videos for you. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. You don't lose anything by liking. Just give the video a thumbs up. Let's go into the videos, watch, come back and talk.
Epakwachi engineer ne tawunikira akabakwatiddwa ku miliyoni 9 ezokole kubo bayinako 12.
Can you read for me what is that?
Road fund, serious issue. Commemorates.
So, town council, what is it meaning?
He's saying it is a serious issue.
So what does it mean? I don't know. Explain to me now.
The road has taken long.
Why?
I told you, one, there was a...
Where are the materials finished this road? Is man on account?
Yes.
On your account?
Not on my account.
On whose account?
Oh, money is with the
Town clerk, where are you? Town clerk, you come. Is here? I'm here, town clerk. Because now the local is telling me road fund serious issue, Panyamur Town Council. I've asked him a question. Where is the 900 million?
The 900 million
yes.
Used for procurement the materials.
How much have you used for procurement material?
Materials took 585 million.
Where is the balance?
We have the balance for what?
Where is it? Where is it? You said it is with him. You said it is with him. Do you have it?
For now, we have. For now.
Do you have the money with you? Yes or no?
No.
He said you have the money.
For now, we have 12 million.
12 million?
Out of 900.
Out of 900?
No. One.
Hold on. State outside corruption. Please. This is not my matter now. I don't want to become an investigator.
Just a point here.
Yes.
This is also a mess like the health center.
Thank you.
These people are complaining, right? In fact, there are so many complaints here about these roads. Nothing. This thing you're seeing is has been done in less than three weeks.
Because they know the
they
minister
were
is
just
coming.
there redundant. They have eaten the money. Started before. There are people whom they have not compensated. They are complaining to me seriously.
Now it's simple. State outside corruption. Now this is not my work. The questions come from CID and state outside corruption. They were given 900 million. They have cash at hand, 12 million. You know me, these ones are VIPs. I don't want you to make VIPs walk longer. So now you keep the VIP with you,
Minister,
and then you defend yourself from there. I'm not an investigator. Yeah, I'm not an investigator.
You keep it.
Estamos ready. Why did they fight for?
I want to ask you, school. Are you paying school fees?
Yes.
How much are you paying? Can you answer to these young people? Why are they paying school fees?
Hello?
Listening, go ahead. All of you say. Let the boss talk. Why are they paying school fees?
Thank you, Minister. According to the government directive of not paying.
Are you hearing behind there? No. Please lift your voice.
Following the Education Act, the parents themselves volunteered to contribute to top up government contribution. And in the PTA meeting, which was resolved, we have learned the reinforcement of the President Museveni's directive, and we are going to work backwards to ensure that we inform all. Stop.
Hello, you keep quiet. Hello, keep being quiet, oh yeah? Okay, now, DEO.
Yes, sir.
The law is clear. If they set fees, it should be approval of the minister. Do you have approval of the minister for Namisi in the secondary school to charge fees in a government school? Yes or no?
No.
Then if you do it contrary to the law, have you made a crime or no?
That is a crime.
Is it a crime or no? No. I want him to answer, not you. DEO, is it a crime or no?
It's a crime.
Headmaster, is it a crime or no? It's a crime. Now, you know when I say arrest them, which is bad. Today I will not say arrest them, but I will ask DPC to manage the case and have the case known and CID and set out and corruption so that we get the bottom of the matter. However, now, on behalf of the President, I'm informing you from today.
Yes.
President Museveni sends here 44 million shillings. Are you listening? Yes. That money is to support the school. The money is to support the school. Provide you with some porridge at least. Do you take porridge? What does that money do? Keep quiet. Listen, go ahead. So this cost per how much?
The issue told me it's about 300 million.
For the kitchen?
Yes.
350 million for this thing.
And even this water pipe was fixed by the current in charge now. Theirs that they had fixed never even worked. The sample is behind.
350 million. So this is now 350 million.
I don't know if it's interesting. The BOQ they gave them was not costed. Why is it the BOQ?
So in charge. This one has never worked.
No. But because we wanted to use the kitchen, that's why we had to bring plumber to redo the other side so that our patients could use the kitchen.
So this side not yet. And then this fence, who put it there?
This fence was put by the sub-county.
By the sub-county?
His leadership, yeah.
Recently?
When he was there. No,
you're the chairman of the sub-county?
Yeah.
Oh.
10 years ago. 15 years ago.
So the cost for the fence went where? The money for the fence?
The cost of the fence put up this one.
This one here?
This one was not in the original design.
At how much?
Honorable Minister, when I was leaving,
350 million for this. If I ate money for you, I will vomit. He have told you. 350 million for this. Then that means this one is 100 million. So this one is 100 million. Now, if the other one is 350 million, this is 100 million. We take it like that. So how much was the kitchen according to you? That kitchen there?
The kitchen, I can't really tell
the kitchen,
the price.
engineer, were you given the BOQ?
Kitchen was a unit because they were supposed to put fence all over, I think. But there was already an existing what? Fence. So we said that money should now go back.
What was the cost of the fence?
Because that now becomes the cost of the kitchen.
That now I need to consult the bill.
But before you agree to put a kitchen, you ought to relate the size of the kitchen with the amount of money that is supposed to be used for putting the fence.
Is it true that it is 350 billion?
Million.
I don't.
If you don't know, who knows?
One.
You're an engineer. If you are to cost fencing of this entire place, at least you have a rough figure. How much would it be?
It depends on the type of fencing, which was
On
chain link.
look at an average
Which
or
was
ideal
chain link.
situation.
Yes.
This type, this very type.
At least 250 million could do.
So that kitchen can be 250 million.
I don't think.
So what were you supervising?
It's good you have asked any State House anti-corruption.
But engineer,
This one is your client.
I think you understand why
Yeah.
was the system
But before he becomes your client, move with him in your car. We go to see the roads. After the roads, now I can hand over to you as a client. Let's go. You're wasting time.
We work with anyone who's a South African we work with. I mean, every forum is South African. We're not against anyone because of their race. The only thing we want to talk about is people who are undocumented in the country. And we're saying we're going to go to every forum and learn from them because it's important for us to take lessons from people if they're doing something right. And the right things that they are doing, we're going to be learning from them. It doesn't mean that we're saying now we're going to be worshipping every forum. That's not what we're saying, because we also told them that where we disagree, we disagree. But here we want to learn on the things that you are doing correctly for the people who are in your forum. So that's part of the SA First Forum, and that's the mission that we want. We want to come up with strategies and ways that they learn to finance things like universities, how do they build them, etc., etc. So it's really a learning opportunity for us.
Briefly to us, you've decided to stage this protest, obviously to coincide with the SADC summit, while the African leaders are here in Durban.
Yes, good morning. That is exactly what we are trying to do. Unfortunately, we know that we won't be able to get inside, but we can have our voices heard. And we also want to have President Ramaphosa to adhere to our cries, because it seems to us that he's only hearing the other people's cries. And I would actually like to quote something that he said. He said, and I quote, "We are deeply concerned and ashamed that people from other nations were treated badly and even forced to leave the country under the threats and violence." Now, when this occurred, where were you, Mr. Ramaphosa? Where were you? You were nowhere to be found. But now that the African leaders are here, now you want to make your voice heard and say, this is now where the story starts. Nonsense. You should have done that from day one.
But Teresa, maybe to come in there, we did see the president, they pulled the ministers under the security cluster. We saw the ministers from the Department of International Relations, the Minister of Home Affairs. We saw the Minister of Justice. They were on the ground attending to the situation. The president has also, when he's addressed the nation, spoke about a government understanding and hearing the concerns of South Africans regarding the issues of migration. And government did play a huge role in facilitating the repatriation, by and large here in eThekwini, the Malawian nationals, many who voluntarily opted to go back to their country.
Yes, I'm not going to disagree with you on that one, but more needs to be done, because at this given point in time, it seems like the government is for illegal, undocumented foreigners. Why are you not assisting your people in South Africa? Why now you want to come and make a big hoo-ha because of the other African leaders that's here? And also, we get threats, nothing gets done about that. But whenever they get threats, then they are quick to go open cases against us and take us to court. March and March statement says, today come fetch your people, we are heartful. Meaning that we are heartful of illegal, undocumented foreign nationals roaming around in South Africa, and nothing gets done about that. So we want all these ministers to know that we are heartful of these illegal people that is roaming around in our country. They must fetch them, take them back, sort their documentations out, and get it over and done with. We had enough.
This is a country that is 100% black. The parliament is black. And for 34 years, you know it, that your economic standard has never changed. You know very well. It was so bad that you jailed for the first time in history one of your own black president, Jacob Zuma. Jacob Zuma was thrown in jail for being corrupt. They thought his corruption is the reason the economy was bad. Did your economy change? No, it didn't change. Do you see? It didn't change. So for the last 34 years, according to news report and some commentators, it's gotten worse. Not because of Nigerians and Kenyans and Ghanaians. No, you know that very well. All of you know it. This Dudula movement and March on March, you all know it's not Ghanaians or Nigerians. Here is what is twisted here. For two things that really bugs me. One is this. So they turned the country to black people, South Africans. And then one of you is July 26, 2013. July the 26th, 2013, not too long ago, Julius Malema gets up and then he formed the Economic Freedom Fighters. Listen to the name of the organization. A black man in a black country ruled by black people, controlling the economy and you name it, forms an organization that he is fighting for economic freedom. And you ask, economic freedom from who?
Well, actually, what they're going to say, this country, they're going to turn that and say, well, you deported them, you will bear the responsibility in terms of the international migration laws. If you deport people, you take the responsibility for the deportation. And in the absence of any bond that was deposited when these people came into the country, South Africa should actually move forward and lead this and stop creating a diplomatic tension around this matter, because South Africa is unlikely to get paid. There are no basis. There's no legal framework that would allow South Africa to challenge these countries to pay. In the absence of any agreement, as I said, Brother, South Africa has no case against this country.
So do you remember the June 30 deadline? This was an unauthorized arbitrary deadline that was set by these anti-illegal immigration movements as the day that all undocumented foreign nationals living in South Africa had to leave the country. Well, now there's a new deadline. It's the 30th of September 2026. Now, this deadline has been set by March and March. The group is calling it the mother of all demonstrations, where it's going to hold a number of demonstrations across the country, once again calling for all undocumented foreign nationals to leave South Africa. I did manage to speak to the founder and leader of March and March, JACINTA Zuma, and my question to her was that, is she not concerned that the looting and the violence and the harassment of foreign nationals that we saw before, during and after June 30, is she not concerned that we might see a repeat of that again?
Look, looting is a criminal issue. We're not criminals. We don't go around looting shops. We don't need all that rotten food. So the government must deal with looters the way looters should be dealt with by the law. What we do when we march is legal. There's nothing illegal about marching in the streets of the country. So we'll continue to do so until the government listens to us. And then on top of that, when you're asking about people being displaced, it's not our fault that people are displaced. The people that were hiring them, giving them jobs, they're the ones that are supposed to give them money to have tickets to go home. How is that our problem? Because we're not the one that displaced them. They were displaced because they were fearing the fact that June 30 there's going to be chaos, etc., etc. So they decided, and I know a lot of people who are covering the story actually heard from them saying that they were scared of June 30. It had nothing to do with us physically removing them. So that is the story that must be told. It mustn't seem as if we're the ones that went into their homes and removed them. That's not the true reflection of the truth. And September 30 is another way that we're going to be on the streets to make sure that we make our voices heard. Like we said, we're going to continue marching. When people tell us about the economy is benefiting who right now? Because it's definitely not benefiting South Africans. And a government that cares about the economy will respond to what the people are crying about. Then there won't be any marches. It's really simple. We don't want to be on the streets. We don't want to be marching. We want a government to give us what we're asking for. Build a border wall, make sure the laws are enforced, and make sure that you have laws implemented that make sure that we don't have all these people flocking into our country doing as they please. We don't want a lawless country, so we're not going to add to the lawlessness.
Now, I do have to say that March and March has consistently condemned looting and violence from the get-go. And two, it has also, interestingly, not taken any responsibility of any looting and harassment that took place before, after, and during June 30. So this is also in line with what they're saying is going to happen on the September 30. And we're just going to have to wait and see what happens on the day.
Document or not document, please let them go. Enough is enough.
A few moments later.
It's hard to get out of Pagala. Now that shops are starting to close down, it is us who should now call the council and say, Councillor, these shops are closed now. How can government help us as South Africans to get stock so that we can take this stock and put it in these shops?
So the question that I have for this Ugandan contractor is that the road that he has done, he said about 4 years ago, that was when he was given the contract, and they didn't release the money until 2024-25. And even with that, just a 1 kilometer of road, you have still not done. The money has been released, 900 million, and you are saying now it is left with only 12 million. Like, bro, God, Africa, how? And just look at the headmaster too. You are not supposed to take school fees from these kids, but you are taking school fees from them. Like, for what? Whilst the government has given a directive that don't take school fees. Africa, when is Africa going to? This is crazy, yo. And also that kitchen, they are saying that column or that pillar alone is how much? Hey, God. Africa, like our politicians and the contractors, and I'm very sure there is one politician or one appointee behind some of these contractors. That's why it has emboldened them to just do these shoddy works and just chop the rest of the monies. Because how can you tell me this story? All these things, bro. Africa, we have a long way to go. Trust me, we have a long way to go. And some people are saying that they don't like how the local government minister is handling the cases, putting them on camera and just disgracing them and all that. It is not good and all that. But you know, Charlie, sometimes it is good you do some of these things to serve as a deterrent to other people. You understand? I don't know what you think. You can share your thoughts in the comment section. And also, JACINTA, some of these people have actually gone back to their countries. They've gone back to their countries. So what again? Probably if now they have set Island 30th September as the last warning. They are going to also demonstrate or march again. And that will be the last time they want every illegal immigrant to just leave South Africa. So meaning they are not relenting and they are going on full scale again on 30th September. Charlie, if you're a foreigner, African, especially an African, you are in South Africa, you are undocumented, just leave. That's the best advice I'll give. Thank you so much for watching.